This is the program for my IA. It uses GSpread2 database inside of this Google Sheet that we have right here. I'm going to run it, and we will get 2 lines of text, one of them saying the name and version, and then this little prompt that says, would you like to search or create? And we would, so we're going to type create right here, and we're going to create a company first. And the name of that company is going to be Company C. And then that's going to show up right here on the Google Doc. There it is. And next we're going to create a client at the company that we just made. So we're going to put in create and then client right here. And it's going to prompt us for the name of the company that they work for, which is going to be case sensitive. And that's just because it's searching through the sheet for the company that we just made. And then for simplicity's sake, we're just going to name him client C1. And that's going to put them up in the sheet right here and prompt us to write the case file. And we're just going to write case for C1, and that'll show up on the sheet right below him. And now let's say that we have no idea where company C went, so we're just going to do a search and we're looking for a company, and we're just going to put in company in the search, and it's going to ask for the name of the company, and we're going to put in company C again, and it's going to give us the row and column on the sheet, and that's right here and right here for row 1 and column 3. And we're just going to assume that because we can't find company C, we can't find client C1 either, so we're going to search for him, and we're going to do search client, and we're going to put in the name of the client, which is client C1, and then it's going to give us the row and column of client C1. But like you can see in the other columns, there's instances of more than one of the same client. So what if we had 2 client C1? So we're going to create another one. We're going to call him client C1 again, same as the first one. And then we're going to write a case file for him, and we're just going to put yes. This part doesn't matter too much for it. And then we're going to search for client C1 again and see where all of him are. So we have client C1, and then it's going to give us row 2 column 3 and row 4 column 3, and there he is there, and here he is here. And lastly here, we're just going to search for that case that we just made. So we're going to do search case, and we're going to look for yes, and that's just going to do the same thing as the client search and give us the row and column of it. And we just have a few improvements that we could make to the program going forward. One of them would be converting the interface from command line to a graphical interface, which wouldn't be too difficult. We would just need to assign a few values to a graphical interface that we would have to make beforehand. Another thing that my client has asked me to implement is a sort of case number system to help keep things organized. Just every time you make a new case, it would give it a unique number that you could search for directly to gain easier access to a case instead of searching for all the text in it. And one last major improvement that we could make to the program would be allowing the user to attach files to the Google Sheet, whether that be PDFs, HTML files, stuff like that. This can be done in GSpread. I just didn't have time to implement it properly.